Hello, welcome to Threefold Talk, the Aiel Talk Show with the token Wetlander. That's me. Say hello to all my beautiful co-hosts. We have, am I going the right way? Yeah, there we go. We have One Shelly, we have Bain&Chiad, and we have Melindhra. How are we doing, ladies?
Great.
Doing great.
Yeah, wonderful.
Awesome. Been a busy week, quiet week. How we, anything happen on Friday?
Nothing important.
No? Okay. I mean, I saw no Aiel, so, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't see them anyways.
I was hoping someone would realize that, yes. Hello, all the foldies out there. How is everyone doing today? So, I hope you're all having a good time. I need to check, are the captions working? They should be working, apparently. I've got the settings all the way it should be, so let me know if they're not working, and then I will keep killing YouTube to make sure they work. So, but yeah, folks, before we dive into anything, it's getting closer and closer. Literally next weekend, What a Holiday is back. And yeah, that is next Saturday. I'm so excited about this. It's going to be a lot of fun. We have an incredible schedule lined up, as you can see here. So, you know, big names, new names, old names, fun names. Everyone's fun. There's no sad names on there whatsoever. And there's no captions. Okay, right. I need to go beat something up. But yeah, that starts next Saturday at 11, folks. So come and join us. I'm so excited about that. Threefold Talk will be there. We're doing a threefold brunch, aren't we, ladies? So, and we're, what sort of things are we, shall we tell them anything we're doing, or?
I think we've already teased to have your memoosquais ready.
Memoosquai, okay.
And your bloodiest Bloody Marys.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, Silvertooth, we're 8 a.m. Sunday.
Yes, that is correct. So, okay, so there's no captions. I don't understand why that's happening. That is really frustrating.
Do you want to figure that out and we could move on to...
I can't adjust that whilst we're streaming.
All right.
So, I'm sorry, folks. I might have to go back to our old system for a short while whilst I beat up YouTube. But yeah, let's move on.
Two men.
And let's just, you know, start.
You have toe, YouTube.
Yes, YouTube has toe. That's true. So, yeah, let's kick it into gear, folks. And let's start up with the Daily Veil. Spear brothers and sisters, it is time to cover up your face. For the wheel of time has news, and we shall dance the spears from it. This is the Daily Veil. Okay, so episode 4, ladies. So it was a busy week, wasn't it? For episode 4, it was a good week. But before we dive into that, let me make sure I don't miss the list. We have a name day shout out, don't we? So first,
yes, we do.
Let me bring it. Let me make sure I'm on screen when this pops up. Let's say happy birthday to the wonderful Laniel Henny, as he likes to be called. This is a great picture. I love this picture.
We can't call him Anna Line anymore because he's never going to be alone with those two. Look at
like what
a posse.
Who is the buffest in that photo? We can't tell.
Oh, I don't know. That's tough. There's, you know, that's 3 very buff people right there. So
I think we need to get them all in a sweat tent to really compare.
I don't think that Laniel is tall enough to be an Aiel. I think only the Trollocs make the cut. Mm-hmm. He says he's 6'3". That's pretty short for an Aiel.
This is true. That is so true. I hadn't considered that he was not tall enough. So can he be another token Wetlander? Can there be more than one?
I mean, he can be my token whatever he wants.
Do I need to bring back butt rock? Is that what is happening right now? Like,
yes, please. I need to see Shelley's reaction live.
Yes.
Shelley, are you okay?
Nope.
You couldn't see that, but Shelley was all just like, you know.
I think you should start flashing that photo like at random through our live streams just to get, yeah.
Just randomly put up the butt rock, you know.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Also, as a Canadian Aiel, seeing him in a toque is pretty special.
What word did you just use?
A toque? Oh crap! Winter hat. I think Americans call it a beanie.
Oh,
Okay,
beanie.
I've never
Yes.
heard that word before. Wow, the dialects are different in your part of the threefold land.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah.
I would like to figure out if they're all Aiel. Like, one, which one's a stone dog, and two, if Bird Trolloc is the Shido, because we have to.
Okay, so
Well,
I don't know. I feel
There's
like
a clan of eagles, isn't there? I think the bird guy would be on the Eagles warrior sept.
yes, the
Warrior Society.
The Red Eagles.
yes.
Red Eagles. Okay, so Birdman is on the Red Eagles.
Dude on the
Okay.
right, I don't know. I feel like Stone Dog works for dude on the right.
Yeah.
He's certainly
Or
ugly enough to be
Thunderwalker,
one.
Maybe. Yeah. What Bain&Chiad said.
Yeah, I like that. That's a good option. So, but yeah, happy name day, Daniel Henny.
Happy birthday! If you want to come on, we'll celebrate with you.
Yes, yeah. If you want to join us, you can come and celebrate. You're always welcome. I did. We're going to dive into a little bit of Rafe's AMA that he did on Reddit. Thursday. I don't know. What day
I
he
can't
did.
recall. All the days blend together nowadays.
It's
All a blur.
yeah, it is very much a blur. He did mention that he wished he could be an Aiel. He has a fascination with the Aiel, and
He specifically said he wanted to be an Aiel maiden.
he did.
Yes, he did.
So not just an Aiel, like
The coolest
next
one.
level Aiel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we he's welcome on any time. He can just be a permanent co-host. You know, Rafe. Clearly, you don't do anything on a Tuesday or a Thursday evening, so you can come join us. But yes, Hybrid Cabinet in chat is correct. There are Wheel of Time days and there are non-Wheel of Time days, and otherwise it's just a blur in between, isn't it? So, and I feel like most days are Wheel of Time days right now. So it's been fun. But yeah, come join us by all means, Dan. You know, you're always welcome. Next up in the news, we have a couple. Where is my button for this? There it is. Couple of announcements. So I'm not sure which one's going to pop up here. So we'll find out when it appears on the screen. Nothing. That's not happening.
Ta-da!
Oh, there's like 7 Aiel. I see.
It was an Aiel
There it is.
announcement.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm. There we go. Let me squeeze myself in. So this is a little shout out for our very own Melindhra, who scored naming privileges. So kudos to you, Melindhra. Why don't you tell us what's going on here?
Yeah, our friend, the tweeter across the giant body of water, put up a post and asked for Twitter of time to create their new Twitter bio, and a lot of people had amazing responses. Bain&Chiad had one, and a lot of submissions, but I guess they picked the one that I wrote for them. My favorite one though was the Lord of the Seven Tweeters suggestion. I think that's a great name for the Amazon Prime UK version.
You put Forge from the pattern to spread #hype of time. The # false tweeter of chaos gathers our army to break the world again. I mean, that's a great bio.
Thanks.
But
Thanks. And I think maybe earlier today, Amazon Prime Australia, New Zealand asked for the exact same thing. So if you also want to be immortalized on Twitter, you can submit to Amazon Prime Australia, New Zealand your version of their Twitter bio. I don't think we've named that tweeter yet.
I don't feel we have.
No.
Yeah.
Shelly, Bain&Chiad, do you know if we've named them?
I don't think there is a name for that tweeter.
No.
So maybe in the bio, if you come up with a clever name for them, that would probably make their day.
It's true. I'm looking for this other one that you mentioned. And I'm struggling to find them. But there are a lot here. Never gentled, controlled by no tower, let loose the # false tweeter of chaos. It was interesting. That's not bad. Nope, I can't find it. Never mind. Let's.
Sorry, I like to throw you through the loop.
Melindhra's is the
I'm always
best,
like,
folks. Just deal
also,
with that.
something that you don't have prepared, Rob. Just put that up
Shocker.
immediately. Every week.
Just like a Shido.
Yeah. Just like
We just surprise you. We're really good at that. Coming
Surprise!
out of nowhere.
Surprise! Folks, our other piece of news today comes in regards to the puzzle that was done, a month ago now? Something like that. I was one of the crazy people who sat there for hours and hours and hours and tried to put together a puzzle. I was beaten to the punch by a gentleman by the name of, let me make sure I say it, Ben Mulder. I'm glad I checked that because I was going to say his name wrong. And for being the first person to complete the puzzle, Amazon Prime sent him a little goodie bag. So, and he got that today. So here it is. Look at that mug. That's pretty cool. Would you drink out that mug, Shelly?
Yeah,
Yeah?
not gonna lie. It's a nice mug. Not blacksmith made, which, isn't quite as good, but
That is true. Yeah.
for a Wetlander mug, it's all right.
For a Wetlander mug, it's okay. Bain&Chiad, what do you think of this mug?
I think that would be good for one shot of usquai.
Just one shot. Okay.
Just one shot. Yeah, I think I would need multiple of those to really feel anything. But it's beautiful.
So
I really appreciate the ode to butt rock with the nice center seam in the middle of that mug.
the ode to butt rock. Okay,
Yeah.
as one is to do. Yeah. This is just a thing now. Butt rock gets mentioned. I'm going to put it on the screen. Shelley's just be like, so Rob, we were going to talk about episode 4, butt rock, and in episode 4 we see Lan butt rock, and
I hope you have it on a macro.
Oh,
Finger's gonna get tired.
I just need to have some little setup where it just randomly appears, poof, and just disappears again. So, but congratulations again to Ben for winning that. That's a cool little shot glass for Utsquai, apparently. It's cool. So good work. I know you spent a long time doing that. So congratulations. That's a cool prize. Right, I've teased episode 4 a little bit. Does anybody want to talk about it?
Well, before we get to episode 4, Dana Luhu reminded me that we need to do a ramen rattle for Melindhra.
Yes.
We forgot.
Ramen rattle.
Ramen rattle.
There we go.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
You just definitely deserve that. Folks, everything funny that comes out of this show is done by the ladies you see on screen. And the others that are not here today. I don't write the adverts that I don't write the sponsor adverts. I don't write the jokes. I just turn up and screw up the technical stuff. So all the fun is from these ladies, and I very much appreciate it. But yeah.
We'd be nothing without you, Rob. We'd just be like gathered in our sweat tent talking to each other.
I mean,
we wouldn't really be able
doesn't
to.
sound like a bad day, so.
Well, yeah. But...
Okay, why are we talking about episode 4? Nice one, Glenn. So we are going to rate the stabs from episode 4 later, but we're going to spend the next 10 minutes talking about maybe our favorite parts of episode 4.
Yeah.
Bain&Chiad,
Let's do it.
I'm going to ask you first. What was your favorite parts of episode
I didn't
4?
want to go first.
Well, this is my talent for picking the person who doesn't want to go first. So
No, I've got it.
Okay.
Everything related to Tom. I am in love with TV show Tom. I know not everybody likes the changes to his character, but I thought his story about Owen was beautiful and I cried. And then, of course, him fighting the Fade, just like going for it, like not even just, trying to get away, just literally attacking it. I just thought that scene was awesome and I could just watch it over and over again.
Nice. Shelley, what was your favorite part?
I'll respond to Bain&Chiad first. Around the Discords, the YouTubers, Everyday Negroes, have been going around, and they refer to Tom as medieval Mick Jagger, and I can't unhear that now.
Oh no!
Now I like Tom a lot more now that I think about him as medieval Mick Jagger. But yeah, if you haven't
great.
checked out their channel, they're doing reactions to the episodes and they're great. Like I absolutely love them. For me, I mean, it was Nynaeve's moment of awesome at the end, because she saved Lan. So that was obviously awesome. But just I thought the way they showed it was just phenomenal. I love the way it was filmed. Zoe just keeps blowing my mind with how good of an actor she is. Actor she is. I think her character is just going to be, she's going to be like a breakout performance from this show. So I loved that part of the episode, and I cried watching it. And then went back to rewatch that scene because I'm like, okay, I cried the whole time. I need to actually pay attention now. And then I cried again. And then I tried a third time and just gave up and thought, this is just going to make me cry every time I see her explode in the one power. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was quite an emotive scene.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
Melindhra?
There was some great, responding back to Shelly. You don't always have to prompt me. I'm just gonna talk anyway. You know, like
I'm just gonna sit back and relax.
I don't wait for permission.
Go, Melindhra, go.
There was some really interesting conversation today, and I forget who shared it, but their theory is that she didn't just heal everyone; she like reverse balefired that whole scene, because the blood disappeared and their clothes mended. It wasn't just that she mended the wounds, but the rips in their clothes mended, the blood disappeared. Like Lan didn't have a pool of blood next to him anymore. Like she basically like, I didn't know you could do that, but apparently this is now canon. You can just like completely unbale fire everybody.
I mean, it's just a weave.
It is.
Wait, where's my spoiler banner? Why do I not have the spoiler banner up?
Oh yeah.
Oh
this
damn.
Is for spoilers, everyone.
Yeah.
But that's not. I mean, I guess
I don't know if
spoilery.
Yeah, I don't think they would even get that if they were a new reader.
No, but still, just be like,
but
spoilers.
True.
Yeah,
but Mel,
I thought that was really cool.
I did too, Mel, and I think that's interesting because Lan lost a lot of blood, and I was thinking like even if she healed his wounds, like he could still die from blood loss. So I'm on board with that theory.
Yeah. And I'm just thinking about Moraine, and this only popped into my head because I was putting together the images earlier, but she had like the haft, is that the right word? The handle of the axe, like in her stomach basically, and then she gets up and that's not there, and the clothes are all mended and stuff. So yeah, I hadn't picked up on that, and that's that's a great one.
Yeah, I love that theory.
That's a really good theory. I really like that. Yeah. That demonstrates a lot of power on her part.
For sure. And discovery of new things. Mm-hmm. You know, show contains spoilers. It can't just all come from Mogideon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is very true. Yeah, but she's not going to be in there for, a while yet, I would assume. So, at least captured anyway. So, that makes sense that they would put things in her. And what an Easter egg for later,
For sure.
But how do we feel about the fact she's stolen it from Egwene? If this is true.
Ooh.
Because it's Egwene that invents the weave.
I think it's okay. There's plenty of other things for Egwene to do.
There are, yeah.
But I didn't say my favorite part.
I was going to get to that. I was like, but you still haven't said your favorite, so.
Yeah. So my favorite part was Alana, because I thought even though we only got a glimpse of her, I could tell that there was so much under the surface of her and the character development that she's done. And then she just went full out awesome during the battle scene. And I really appreciated how they were able to work in her relationship with her warders, and how it was so open and pro polyamory and just really supportive of it was just very naturally just like, this is how it works. Like, this is how Alana and her warders get along. And I thought that was really a great hint of more good things yet to come as far as polyamory goes, because us, Aiel, are a big fan of that kind of thing. So.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she was great. I love the fact that when they were fighting off the army, shit was just going down. They were all pretty epic. It was very impressive. But I loved how she's like, "Go, we'll hold off the army," and there's still like dozens of guys floating around, and she's just like, "I'm just gonna blow everything up," and then turns up totally unscathed from it. She's a badass. She got skills. The Green Aja have battle skills finally, so it was very, very cool. I liked it. My favorite part, I don't know. It's tough to pick. I'm trying to think back on the episode now. It sounds weird, but my favorite part was probably when Liandrin asked Nynaeve how to pronounce her name, and then, but then said, "Oh, well, I haven't heard you speak. I haven't heard your accent or something like that, or I hadn't heard you, and so I didn't know how to pronounce it." And I was like, what a nice little nod to book readers and their absolute fascination with how things are pronounced. I like those little nods and those little moments. And it was instantly what I thought about when I sat there watching. I was just like, oh, book readers. So that was probably my favorite part.
That was pretty great. I love that.
Yeah.
I was like, God, I love hating her, because no one has written down Nynaeve's name and passed it to Leandra, and she's heard people in the camp talking about it. So she's kind of purposely being a bit of a jerk there. So I love hating this woman.
Mm-hmm.
She's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is very true.
I'd invite her to parties.
Haven't you two already been at a party together?
Didn't you go to a social event?
How would you know, wise one?
Eyes and ears everywhere.
Oh, sure.
I walk dreams.
There we go. All right. I feel like we've missed a poll opportunity here, by the way. So I'm going to type a poll in chat.
Yes.
Do we like this reverse balefire theory? So, did I gotta remember how to spell Nynaeve's name now for a second. Reverse balefire. So, chat, let us know. Because you've got to do a couple of polls. And it's a correct poll this time, which is nice. It's not my usual goofed it up. Which one do you prefer? Yes, no. Like I did last week. So.
But those are the best polls.
Yeah, those are the best polls. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so aside from the crying, when Laniel Henny had his neck chopped, who was just like, or swore or just was in complete panic mode at that moment?
I definitely was. I said a full-on WTF. I screamed it, and I thought, like, for a second, is he going to die? I mean, it really, they did a good job convincing me. He really, he bled a lot.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Yeah. My roommate was watching, he was watching American football, and it was about the same time. So I was like, I'll watch it on the computer, it's fine. And I'm sitting there, and she said to me afterwards, it was really hard to not just look over and see what you were reacting to, because she was desperately trying to watch the game that was also very close and very tense. And she's like, I don't want to ruin it, so I'm like doing this so I don't see what you're doing, And then obviously at the moment with Lan, I was like, she went, look, So, but it was a great episode. I know Dragonmount said that, was it Dragonmount or what series? One of them said that they'd seen the first 6 episodes. I feel like it might have been Dragonmount, and they said episode 4 was the best. So. I can see why. Most definitely. So, have I put Balefire? Okay.
Yes, Balefire.
Balefire. All right.
All right. Well, we're going to forgive you because it's an on-the-fly poll.
Yep.
Spelling is hard.
Yes. Yeah. Hey, look, I've got to screw something up.
Everyone who voted no because it was Barrelfire, you're all...
They just don't know that weave yet.
Yeah.
Fire is just what you shoot to get all the alcohol out of your system after drinking. It's a really handy weave.
This is true.
That's just how they say it in Manchester wetlands, right?
Yeah. In the Manchester, it's very wet in the Manchester wetlands here. Although we did have snow the other day. That was fun. you know.
What now?
Yeah, there we go. See, we'll talk about that later. Don't you worry.
I'm just.
This is snow.
I'm just nodding along.
It's not just water that falls from the sky. It's like
bullshit.
Frozen water that falls from the sky.
Why would you want to live somewhere where that happens?
I don't have a good answer for that one. So, yeah, anything else you want to bring up about the episode? Or shall we move on to ranking the stabs from episode 4?
All I'm going to say is I think the show people have a mouth thing, because the number of gross things happening with people's mouths is not impressing me. Not a butt thing, a mouth thing.
Okay, well, you know.
The bat, the teeth, the shadow. Too much mouth stuff, guys.
Don't come in my tent, Shelly.
That was cool. Do you know what? 1 second. Let me try and find it. Bain&Chiad, you made a meme. Didn't you?
I did. I did make a meme.
It's a beautiful meme. So, 1 second. Let me try and get this. Tell us about your inspiration for this meme.
My inspiration was myself.
It's good inspiration. I like it.
That's like super healthy. I appreciate that.
Yeah. It's
they inspire me.
You inspire all of us.
Mm-hmm.
They do have an intestine thing, CB. They do. So many entrails.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Why? So many.
That's how you tell the future, isn't it? I don't know. But yeah.
Isn't that called augurism or something when you do it with a bird? So maybe the bird trollic can tell the
Maybe the
future?
bird trollic.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we didn't mention sky sex with that bird trollic.
That's
I
true.
was trying to keep it on the down low.
Oh.
Jeez.
I thought it was a thing that you wanted to talk about. That's fine.
Melindhra just wants to go flying. You know.
Yeah, I just want to fly.
All right, so folks, we are going to try and compile a list of show memes, a collection of show memes, because we have a meme genius with us, Bain&Chiad. Here's just a simple on-the-fly, in 10 seconds made a meme type thing. This is what she put together. And look at that, that's brilliant. I mean, I love this representation of the madness for Logain. And then, yeah, to do this, there's lots of versions of this floating around. It's great fun. But yeah, we're going to put together a little show meme collection, aren't we? We've decided to put on together at some points, folks. So you can send that to us. You could email it if you wanted, malkiertalks@gmail.com. You could send it DM'd on Twitter. If you go over to Threefold Talk on Twitter, link in the show notes, you can send it there. Or there is a show memes channel in my Discord server. Again, link in the description. You can go join that and drop your show memes in there. That is a spoiler-filled channel, so you don't have to put spoiler bars on it or anything. Although, if it's a not suitable for work joke or meme, then maybe throw some spoiler bars on that and say not suitable for work, so people can choose not to look at that if they wish. But don't put anything uber dodgy in there, because you're just going to get bumped. You know, but sometimes those jokes are funny. There was a joke involving from Seth from Bot Spoilers. Definitely did a joke about mothers regarding Egwene, and it was pretty hilarious. But it's definitely not suitable for work. So, but yeah, send us your memes, folks. Is what I'm asking here. Bain&Chiad is our meme queen, and we want to see if you can do just as well, or you know, even better, maybe. I doubt you can, but that's the challenge. Mm-hmm. So
they can try.
They can
try.
A
lot to live up to.
It is a lot to live up to. So, but yeah. Right. Let's go rank some stabs, shall we?
Yes.
Yes. All right. Let me bring up the selection of stabs. That's not.
I was going to bring my knife and I forgot it.
Melindhra, do you have your little collection with you?
That remains to be seen. We'll see.
Okay, right.
Real life Matt Cawthon, maybe. We'll see.
All right.
Here's your guy Shane.
I know, right? Well, this guy Shane needs to be at my hole.
So we will start with we'll go a little sort of chronological. So we're going to start with this. It's a failed stabbing, technically speaking, but the stab attempt by the King of Gildan, or Ghealdan, as they said in the show, of Loghain. How do we rank this? I'm going to go to Shelly first.
What's our scale?
Our scale is
small to Ashendare.
Little
right?
stab to big stab.
Nice.
So that's how it works.
Are
we doing 1 to 5 basically? Is Melindhra, how did you fall on that?
I gotcha. I'm gonna actually rate that as a fairly big stab, probably a 4, even though he missed. You know, no one needs to mar the beauty that is Loghain Ablar right now, because that's the other the like second part favorite of the episode is that man's giving me feels, and he has no damn right to be that good looking or have that nice accent. And I am very glad no knife punctured all that's happening there. So
fair enough. So we have
that's why I'm giving that 4 stabs, because that one should have failed. It would have been sad had it gone through.
4 stabs out of 5. Chad is giving it a 3 out of 10 stabby meter so far. Bain&Chiad, where does this fall on the stabber meter for you? I will get a proper graphic at some point one day, folks, that just goes like ding ding or something like that, but you know, that's further down the track. Bain&Chiad, sorry.
I would say a 3. I prefer stabs that actually stab and make blood come out of them. Those are my favorite types of stabs, but it is a really nice dagger. It's very symmetrical and very well taken care of, which I can definitely respect as an Aiel. Got to take care of those weapons. But yeah, no blood, no actual stab. I'm going to go with a 3.
Okay. Melindhra, our stabbing expert.
I'm gonna give it like this much of 1 dagger.
Oh.
Because also I agree with Bain&Chiad.
So it's
If
just
your stab doesn't actually penetrate, can you really even call it a stab?
so it's just a little stab. Maybe not even that.
Oh, yeah, it's just a 1.
Just a 1.
And it doesn't even get a hand gesture. It's just like,
Oh, okay. Well, I feel it's time to poll chat. So I feel like a 5 is out of line here. So am I asking them to pick between 1, 2, 3, and 4 out of 5, basically?
And I'll just say, still not a good enough reason to use the word penetrate.
But you had to say it like Rebel Wilson said it. Not a good enough reason to use the word penetration.
You want me to put on my British accent? Or she's Australian, isn't
She's
she?
Australian. I was like British. Where were you going with that one?
I don't know. It's not North America. They all kind of sound alike.
Thank you.
We need another graphic that tracks the number of sexual innuendos made by Mel throughout each episode.
Oh
like
my
the
God. I don't think we've got
innue-
a screen for that, have we?
the Mel innuendo
just a scroll.
counter. Yeah.
Oh God, I've got to get a scrolling feature in this, haven't I? So that's brilliant. Come on, YouTube's being slow on me now. There we go. Give me the 4th option. Right, ask away, folks. Tell us where you would rank this stab. So you have an option of 1, 2, 3, or 4. It should already be up for you. Malkier King says, I would give it a 3 out of 5. It loses points for being overhand and too visible, but the lack of penetration is offset by the fact that it was against a channeler. He had 0 chance of penetration. So he's used the word twice.
That word. Don't need it. There's other words we can use.
Melindhra. Oh, just...
I disagree. There's many forms of stabbing that don't involve penetration.
I mean, there's lots of ways to play with the knives. We all agree with that.
We have a name for this meter, by the way. The Meluendo meter.
Yes.
Thank
you, Glenn.
Thank you, Glenn.
That is a ramen rattle right there.
Hashtag Aiel Day for Glenn.
Yeah. Oh, that was beautiful. I really enjoyed that. That was great. That's amazing. Okay, folks, while that poll is running on, let's move on to our next stab. Our next stab of the day is featuring the wonderful, dangerous Gleeman himself, Tom. So we've got kind of like a double picture here for you folks. So I tried to capture the two coolest parts of this little sort of stabbing section here. So we have Tom, it's like a backhanded stab and then a throwing stab. Both times blocked. Well, the second time caught, I suppose, as opposed to blocked. But yeah, it's a great look. It's a great stab. I thought this was an awesome scene. Bain&Chiad, let's come to you first. Where are you ranking this on a 1 to 5 scale?
5 out of 5. Love Tom. I love the dual knife action.
With a major stab going on.
I love his bravery against a phage, which so far we know is like one of the most dangerous things that you can't run away from. Also, he earned much G by allowing other people to escape and sacrificing himself in that way. So I'm going to go with 5 out of 5.
Okay. Nice. Getting in strong. Melindhra, where do you rank this stab?
I agree on the G level for Tom. Stabbing above his class limit, because taking on a fade when all you have is tiny knives in your sleeves is pretty honorable. So again, was a distinct lack of flesh flailing. I'm making hand gestures and I'm just gonna put my hand down. Again, we didn't get to see any successful yeah. Anyway, I'm giving it a 3.
The blade did.
Stabber.
It's you're giving it a 3. Okay. The blade did not.
It doesn't come out of its sheath. Though.
The blade did not pierce another body. There was no piercing. How's that? Is that a better word, Shelly? Do we like the word piercing?
I think I prefer piercing to that other P word that I see you chat using repeatedly.
Thank you for making another gif.
This is a 3, but this is a 5.
Okay, well, okay, 1 second, folks. Give me a moment while I work some YouTube magic here, because we need to see that a little bit better than it currently was. So
slower and more often, too, please.
Yeah. 1 second. It's going to take me. There we go. No, not that button. That button.
That's what she said.
There we go. See? Well, I'm glad you get it. I'm glad you get it. Right. Okay.
Good one, Shelly.
Show us again that one. Show us that one again.
What? This?
Yes.
Is a 3. This is a 5.
That's great.
3, 5.
That is just great. Nice. Thank you so much. There we go, folks. Now we can make a GIF out of that. Needs to be full screen. So
that's right. You're right. Thanks for remembering that.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So, Shelly, where do you put this on the stabbing scale?
Oh gosh, it's a pretty good stab. I'm not gonna lie. They're two pretty good attempted stabs. Much G in it. Takes a lot to dance with the Shadow Man. And I think the good thing is our half friend, half man Dan lives another day. Mm-hmm. So, they'll take what we can get from it. But I'll say probably 3, because it didn't quite meet its goal, but they were impressive stabs.
Okay. Well, let me close the previous poll. We had votes for everything, but the winner for the King of Gildon's attempted stab on Leigh-A is a 3 out of 5 on the stabbing scale. So, not too bad. 43% saying 3 out of 5. It was close. 32% said 2 out of 5, and then we had a couple of votes for the others as well. So, not too shabby at all. Chat is saying, what are we saying about chat? Malkier's King, 4 out of 5. Glenn, that fight with the Fade looks choreographed. Well, it's a TV show. Amis the Wise One, it's a 4 for execution, but 10 for Aiel badassness. Sorry. Yes, I like it. So, all right. And MJ Daniel, Tom gets a 3 for degree of difficulty, but he didn't stick the landing. So,
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Let me sort out this new poll.
Finish or you quit.
Dana Luhu says 4 out of 5.
All right. Well, you're going to get your votes in a second. So, am I going 2, 3, 4, or 5 on this one?
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Try to give the 4 rate as many options as possible, so people.
Ooh, I agree with DK Moon. It's not about the stab, just this once, but much G for standing his ground.
Yeah, that's fair. That's
Well,
fair.
perhaps we could do maybe at the end of the season, instead of just ranking the stabs for stabbiness sake, we could rank them for G sake. We could have a G stab ranking.
I like that.
Yes, I like
that.
That's a very good idea. Okay, folks, so the poll should be in chat for you. You can go in there and rank Tom's stabs, and we will see how that comes out. We'll move on to our next stab, because we have 4 to go through. So the next one is, let's make sure I get it right. Now, this is Loghain's stab. So I've got a trio of pictures here for you, folks. So on the left, we've got Loughain piercing the shield that's being placed upon him. And then top right, we see, what was the Aes Sedai's name?
Karena?
Narena. Yes, there we go. Narena.
Karena with a K.
Karena, that was it. Yes, I had N stuck in my head. Karena. Throwing out the protective shielding or something as the spears of blackness fly through the air, and then she chooses not to protect herself, and we see her pinned to the wall in the bottom picture. This was sad, but a trio of stabs going on there, folks. And Melindhra, I'm going to ask you first. Where do you rank this?
Logan gets like a double because I only have little stabbers. So, double stab. 5 out of 5. Super stabby.
Oh.
Because double penetration, amazing. And also air spears, also amazing. I haven't seen a wise one do that yet. I'd really like to see some wise one spear throwing. I bet Amis could do it, because she knows how those spears should flow. And then Karena gets a bonus consolation prize for self-stabbing herself instead of the other ones. So
okay,
all around 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5. Shelly, where do you fall on the stabby meter on this one?
I mean, as much as Aes Sedai are not what we thought they were, I still don't condone stabbing them. So I think there's better ways to teach them. They could all apprentice with me and they would learn a lot more. So I'm only going to give this 1 out of 5 stabs because I think, there's better ways to deal with Aes Sedai than to stab them. And there's lots of other things he could have done. So
this is the smallest stab on the list, okay?
Yep, this is the tiniest stab.
Okay, fair enough. Bain&Chiad, we've got a 5, we've got a 1. Where are you on the scale?
I'll take the middle ground then. I'll go with a 3. Yeah, I mean, obviously channeling spears of air is pretty badass, so I give him credit for that. But I don't particularly like the fact that they were aimed at the Aes Sedai, and I really liked Karena. And I mean, it was a cool moment for her. It was awesome that she saved, the other people. But yeah, I can't give it a full 5 for stabby stab because I didn't want those people to be stabbed.
That's fair. I need to just point out chat right now. So, firstly, Matt Stagger and then Village Mattress. Matt Stagger, laugh out. LMA. My wife just walked in, heard double penetration, and walked out slowly backwards. And the Village Mattress, I walk in, and he's put Bain&Chiad, but I think he means Melindhra, saying, like, because I clearly just arrived to the live stream, and the first thing he hears is Melindhra saying double penetration. So, yeah.
Welcome to Threefold Talk.
Welcome to the Meluendo section of the show.
To keep that name just to make you have to say it every time.
Meluendo. I'm gonna have to put like a sticky note like on the above me or something like this, and just be like Meluendo, just like in big capital words, like phonetically, so I say it correctly each time. But yeah. All right. Let's finish the previous poll before we get a ranking on this. It's going to be hard. But Tom ended up getting a 4 out of 5, folks. Pretty even on 3 and 5, and someone did give a 2, or a couple people gave it 2. But yeah, and let me build this poll here.
Markers.
Are there any really fun comments about this stab in chat that you want to bring up, ladies?
Village Mattress said he missed Threefold Talk. Village Mattress, we missed you.
Wow. We love Village
I was
Mattress.
just typing that. Great minds think alike.
Great mind.
Much love, much love.
All right, now I feel like I'm going to be a bit of a tiebreaker here. Do I go? I can only put 4 options in the poll. Now we've had everything from 1 to 5.
We can just put 1, 3, and 5.
I like that. That's a great middle ground. There we go. 1, 3, and 5.
But you haven't ranked it yourself.
And they're all prime numbers, which is extra.
I haven't ranked any of them so far, actually. That's the perk of running it.
Are you concerned that you don't have the skills to sort of stabometer?
I lack the expertise in stabbing in order to have an educated opinion.
It just comes with practice.
I will go and try and get some practice.
You might need to find a maiden who could help you.
I might, yeah, I think so.
Learn to sing.
Nice. Okay, folks, so get voting on that one. And let me bring up our last selection of stabs. Because this is definitely, selection is the only word you can use here. And this is, of course, now, Shelly, content warning. You do see a neck slice of a certain man that we love. So, but I was grabbing these screenshots and I just happened to pause at that exact moment. I was like, that is too good of a screen grab to not put in. But yes, folks, this is Peter Franzen or Stepin's axes just being pummeled to pieces and they're just decimating the people stood around. Although not touching Nynaeve, which is obviously awesome and convenient, but it does fit. So we have Stepin in the bottom right, just having him being blown backwards by the force of Loghain's attack and his spears his axes in pieces now just flying through the air. Bottom left we have Daniel Henney with very impressive effects done on his neck slice. We have Moraine in the top right that basically has the entire haft of the axe buried in her abdomen. And then we have Nynaeve very close to a fragment of axe in the top left, looking very concerned, rightfully so. Shelley, where does this come on the stabometer?
1.
A 1.
Yes, what a dum-dum.
Okay, Point of order. Are we ranking Stepin's initial stab or Loghain's blowback flying shardy stab?
Okay,
Good
that's
question.
a good point.
Shardy.
The shardy stabs. Let's go with the shardy stabs first, and then we can discuss, although I don't have a picture for Stepin.
Not saying that word either. That just sounds like a bad curry descriptor.
I was gonna say.
Okay.
We've all been there, I guess.
So let's go with the axe spray of Loghain first.
Okay, so the rebound.
And Dane Luhu has pointed out another one that we've missed in chat. So Dane Liu, I will bring up that one. I did consider that earlier, and yeah, we will bring that up. So, but Shelly, the axe spray. How do you rank that?
The axe spray itself. I mean, it was effective, but you touched my man. You're gonna die.
Not acceptable.
0 out of 5. You do not make my Lan lose his blood.
I feel like just I need to bring up just some butt rock, just to make you feel better. Is that okay? How are we feeling? Is that helping?
Soothe the wise one.
Soothe the wise one. She gave that a 0. Let's soothe the wise one. There we go.
Just so much. I'm actually going to give it negative stabs. It's actually like you just hit him with a wiffle bat. Like
a wiffle bat. Okay, love it, love it. Bain&Chiad, where are you ranking this?
We're talking about low gains stab.
No.
Via shards.
Yeah, via the shard. Yeah.
Okay. I would give it a 4.5. I give it a lot of points for creativity, like, using the resources he had on hand to create a weapon, and that was pretty badass. But minus 0.5 because I support Shelly, and I don't think we should be harming Butt Rock Lan.
Okay. And Melindhra.
I give it a 4. Also for the positive reasons that Bain&Chiad listed. Much G4 creatively using the tools around you to create stabby objects.
Okay.
All the words just broke in my head. And then, but the reason it's only a 4 is because of the extreme lack of control. Everyone knows that if you're going to be a super stabber, you have to be able to do it with finesse, but also with precision. And because he didn't take out Nynaeve, so therefore he was not as controlled as he should have been, because he should have taken all of them out.
Fair. All right, so I've closed the low gain stab previously. That got a 58% saying 5 out of 5 stabs. So the full stab there, folks. And let's poll this one. So I'm going to go with axe spray, I think is the way ranking.
And I think while you're doing that, I think Alana's stabs, I don't think we count arrows as stabs. I think that's a different skill set. I think archery, be it with a bow or with the 1 power, is a different skill set.
I would agree with that. Yeah, I
but
agree.
we can rank shooting at the end of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, Aiel are the best archers. We all know that.
100%.
Yeah.
Obvi.
Thank you.
So I don't know much about the bond between an Aes Sedai and a warder, but the wise ones have said it's very, very deep, and a man in his grief kind of went a little berserker. So we have to give him a little credit for trying to use his berserker abilities to the good of the rest of the group. However, I think in his testosterone-fueled rage, he lost a few brain cells and made a poor choice about where to direct his double axie things. So I'm going to give him a 3.
I'm just going to flag Rob. I'm hearing that they can't hear you on the stream.
Yep, there we go. I hit the wrong button because I did minus. That's why. So I have a couple of shortcuts for the mics, and because they're buttons I don't typically use, they are the minus and the plus button. And because I put minus 10 for Shelly, it muted me. So
my audio got gentled.
My audio got gentled, yes. All right.
How do I rank it? I maintain Steppin's a dum-dum. I know there's the warder bond, so I'll try and be empathetic about that. But still, yes, And it led to Lan getting clicked. So I'm giving that one stabby again.
One stabby, okay. Bain&Chiad, firstly, yes, I do need stabby IT services. I feel almost like playing that advert now, to be honest. But where would you rank these axe stabs?
I'm going to agree with Wise One Shelly. I would rank it as a 1 because it was dumb. And it's not even really a stab. I would call an axe swing more of a hack movement, not really a stab anyway. So the only reason it's a 1 and not a 0 is because of the water bond. And I could understand being overwhelmed by your emotion. But really, it was very dumb. I love you, Steppen, but you're dumb.
Yeah, I don't even think we need to give that a vote. I think 1 is fine there. Ben, you have toe. We didn't miss you really, Rob.
Lies.
Right, I'm gonna turn off my camera. I'm just gonna be a disembodied voice. I can do that, folks. You think I can't? Watch, I can do that.
No, don't do it.
I'm just gonna be a disembodied voice. There we go. How's that? Yeah. Yeah. Do we like that, folks? You know.
You kind of look like an Aiel now.
I do. I blend in. You can't see me. This is great. So there we go. See, some things I can do that really easy. Now there was, and we did pick up on this earlier, folks, but I didn't put it in the slide mix. I don't know why. So quickly, because we're doing a slight, we have something special to film after we finish, folks. So we're doing a slightly shorter show than usual today. We're going to cut it very soon. But there is a stab that we missed, and it was brought up in chats. I think who brought it up? I need to try and find where it was.
I think it was brought up in our planning too.
We did, yes.
Like,
I got the picture. I just didn't put it in the slideshow. So here it is, folks. It is a Nynaeve stab.
Yeah.
So,
Hell yeah.
And I got a great picture of the guy's face there as well. There was no clear picture of the knife, no matter what. And I went searching. I spent about 5 minutes.
It's because it's in him.
Yeah. It's a teeny tiny knife. You see her pull it out earlier.
Mm-hmm. So, okay. Let's go. Bain&Chiad, where do you rank this on the stabbing? Oh, wait, stop. Let me actually end the previous poll and see where the vote was. And it's fairly split across the 4, 4.5, and 5. But 33% of people who voted said -10 for Shelley. So, Wise One Shelly, you win there. We had 23% for 4 and
I win
5.
again.
Yep, and then 20 for 4.5. Nice. 30 of you voted in that. Thank you, people. That's amazing. So, now, Bain&Chiad, where do you rank? And I've suddenly realized we're not on screen. Let's pull us back. Where do you rank the Nynaeve stab?
I would give this a 4 out of 5. I think it was a strong stab. I think it showed much G and much bravery on Nynaeve's part. I actually noticed during this scene how scared, like really realistically scared she looked, and just vulnerable, and like how I would probably look in real life, not as an Aiel in battle. Just like totally, what do? I want to help, but I don't know what to do. So I give her a lot of credit for actually stabbing the guy. And I really think she put a lot of energy into multiple stabs, which I like to see. But I can't give it a full 5 out of 5 because it was a tiny stabbing knife. I wanted to see a bigger knife, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, she shouldn't have gotten rid of that Trolloc knife, right?
Yeah.
That's true.
Where is that?
Yeah, that's a good point. Where did that go?
Why did she get rid of that?
That sounds like a pretty epic weapon. Maybe it just reminded her of a failed attempt to kill Lan. Which I thought was probably the most hilarious moment of that episode. Oh, you actually tried to kill me.
But if she has toe for failing to kill Lan, she should keep it with her. She should keep that knife with her.
That is true.
Strap it on.
Where would you rank it,
Strap
Melindhra?
it.
Strap it on.
Strap on that knife.
Strap that knife on, baby. Where are you ranking this stab?
Oh, she's veiled. She's veiled.
Oh no! Come on, Melinthra, come on. Where are you ranking this?
So I am in this instance. I am giving Nynaeve credit for all her previous epic stabs because as an honorary Aiel, who I am 100% behind, this woman is amazing. And she could join any society she wanted, even the Stone Dogs, and she would improve it just by her pure presence. She gets a 5 because, you know, she has people who've never read the books convinced that a wisdom is not a healer. She has people convinced that a wisdom is a warrior protector of the village. And every time she stabs yet another person, regardless of how scared she looks, she succeeds. So again, I need full 5. Perfect stab.
Okay. And Shelley, there's some great comments in chat, by the way. So this is brilliant. But Shelley, let's round this out. Where are you putting this stab?
5 stabs out of 5, 10 stabs out of 5. Just
Nice.
it's a tiny knife, and she kicked ass with it, as this woman continues to kick ass. So,
Nice.
yeah, I love her.
I agree. Dane Lu, 5 out of 5. She brought a small belt knife to an axe fight. She's not going to carry that Trolloc short sword everywhere while she's in the middle of the waters. Yeah, nice. Village Mattress has pointed out, Lan captured Nynaeve while she was armed and he was not, and then took her prisoner. Is she his gai'shain? That's a question, ladies. This is from Village Mattress.
Well,
Wetlanders don't practice Ji'ito.
exactly. They're Wetlanders, so no.
Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Easy answer.
And we haven't seen her naked yet.
True. That is the next step to becoming gai'shain is nakedness.
Nakedness. Okay. Right. Fair enough. Right. That is our stabbings done. So we have we've completed the stabbings. Now there is, I can't remember what it is now. This is what happens when you don't actually write down to. Oh, that's why I've got ahead of it. I was going to say an Aiel Day. We have that, but we've already talked about it, haven't we? So, damn it.
Yes.
I was wondering why it was part of the Daily Veil, but that's okay.
Sorry, folks. That was actually an Aiel Day. So we do this thing here for if you're new or if you're watching for the first time. Let me find it. So we do this great thing here. It's called An Aiel Day. So you use the hashtag An Aiel Day. You tweet about your day in the waste or whatever you've just been up to. We've had a few things over the weeks. Include the hashtag An Aiel Day. And we go hunting for this hashtag every week to see if people have used it and what they're saying. And then we pick one out. And then sometimes we see something happen and we're like, you know what? That's worthy of being mentioned anyway. So we mention it regardless. And then I decided to just throw it in as a news item earlier in the Daily Veil because, you know, I'm super organized. You know. I felt Ben needed more recognition for that because he beat me to it.
He did beat you despite your 6-hour live stream.
Oh God, that was entertaining. That was so much fun. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. So I don't think, is there anything else you want to add in, ladies? Are we excited for episode 5?
Yes.
Totally. Can't wait.
Of course.
Are we getting, I don't know. What are we getting this week?
Snow?
Are we getting Blood Snow? Do we get Blood Snow this week? Is that why Tigraine has not appeared? Because she's like, I'm not coming back till there's Blood Snow.
Yeah, she's on strike.
She's on strike. No, that's why she's not here. She's off filming Blood Snow. There we go.
Of course. Yes.
Of course.
The only thing is, I made a prediction early on. I thought the scene of the person crying in front of a fire was going to be Luce there in Telamon, but it is very clearly not that now. So my prediction was wrong, and nobody should listen to my predictions because I'm not very good at them. I'm going to stick to interpreting dreams.
Okay. Fair enough. All right, folks. Well, I say we were going to cut a little short today because we have something fun to film. Yeah, we're just going to bring it to an end. and we will see you all next week. Remember, get out there to use the hashtag #AnIELDay. Let us know what you've been up to. Or if you see someone you think this is worthy, put the hashtag on it and tag us at Threefold Talk. You can follow us on Twitter. All my co-hosts are on Twitter, so please go and follow them. And, you'll see wonderful stabs and memes and nice, beautiful dream thoughts from Shelly and, all that sort of stuff. Please, thank you, Shelly. Stab the like button before you go. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe, ring that little bell, and then you know when we go live and you can come and join us every week. We are currently on Tuesdays, but normally on Thursdays. It's the holiday season. And, we changed it up to go Tuesdays because we didn't want to clash with the show. That was too much pressure. Maybe next year. Season 2, we'll do the after show. Maybe. We'll think about it. But yeah, we will see you next Tuesday, 9 p.m, where hopefully Tigraine can join us because she will have finished the Blood Snow filming. But if not, I'll be back and whoever else can get away from their Aiel duties. And new stabs, new Mel. Well, I'm gonna make it changed it, but Rajesh put new stabs, new innuendo. No, it's new stabs, new Meluendo. So until then, folks, may you always find water and shade.